Did you know that there are actually only 3 different offer categories, but that most businesses are still stuck using only one of them? Hey, I'm Danny from Business Lit, and today we will talk about the different offer categories. And this is so important because if you're stuck only using one of them, well, then you're missing out on a bigger range of potential clients and customers. This also means that you are missing out on very important profits. And we all need profits. The profits are needed to grow our business, to have the impact that we want to have as a business, as an entrepreneur, to reach our goals and what we thrive for. So let's look at these 3 different categories. And even if you think you've already seen and heard of them before, stay on because I will show you some of the different ways how to use them and how you can profit, your business can profit from this. So let's start out with the category number 1. And this category number 1 is the so-called do-it-yourself type of offer. Do-it-yourself type of offer is where you give some type of product information, and now the client, the customer, will take this and has to do it all by himself. He is completely responsible now to achieve the results. So this could be something like a course, a book, an ebook. So something where he gets the information and then you do not, or you're not involved at any point after the sale has happened. The next category that we have is the so-called done with you type of service. Done with you type of service or offer. So this is kind of in between where we have, of course, the customer, the client doing some of the work, but we are involved, we are co-laboring with them. So it is kind of like, it doesn't have to be 50-50, but we're definitely involved in both sides. And then we have the done for you. So this is where we have done for you. So this is where all the labor and the fulfillment is on our side, and we are responsible for getting the results. And so we have a range from do it yourself and done for you. And usually we can also see that the price goes up from do it yourself, done with you, and done for you. It usually gets more expensive. There's some cases with done with you that are also very, very expensive in the consulting area, but in general, this is kind of how the price range goes. And as I said, the responsibility of getting results over here is almost 100% on the client side, the customer side, and over here, it's actually completely on our side. Something very important to consider though is the following. With the do-it-yourself type of offer, the client, the customer, has more time than money. So he has more time than money. This means he'd rather get a product or service that is cheaper, invest more of his and their own time, because that is what's more important for them at the moment. So have more time than money. And here we have the other extreme. This is where they actually have more money than time. So time, money, but in this case, they have more money than time. They want to get there quicker. They want to get there faster. So they're willing to spend more because their time that they want to invest is smaller. So that is their priority, to get there quicker, and they are willing to spend more money than time. This is also very important in messaging and marketing. I don't want to get into details. That might be a different video for that, but just to know and consider that these are the very different values and differences from these types of offers. Now, done with you is kind of between, so they don't want to do it all by themselves. They want some more help, but they're not quite there where they want to completely invest in the done for you type of service. So with digital products, information products, this is pretty easy to imagine how this all works, but there's some business where you might be like, well, this doesn't apply with me. This won't work for me. But actually, in pretty much any business, we can use these different categories for our advantage. And let's look at one example. Let's take a dentist, for example. So a dentist, of course, it's all done for you. Of course, you go there, they do their work, and then you leave. It's nothing really on your part. Of course, brush your teeth and so on, but that's not part of their service or what you're paying them for. But let's say there's some type of teeth whitening. Yeah, teeth whitening that is more expensive, and it's a done for you, but it's too expensive. So usually it's like, okay, then don't do it. But what if you figure out a way to give them the teeth whitening service or result, but in do-it-yourself type of way? So it's cheaper. You might give them a product and then some type of step-by-step structure, and then they can go home and do it themselves. And this way, you as a business owner are not involved. You are saving time, but you're able to scale this type of product because you can sell more of these type of services because you're not actually involved, and the client is doing it themselves. They might come for a checkup and see how they're doing, but this would be a way to maybe package done for you into a do-it-yourself. So just be creative and think of ways how to do this and how to find ways how to repackage maybe your service, your product into one of these different categories that you can find clients in each of these areas that are valuing different aspects but are still getting help from you, and don't go to another company, but instead try to figure out how also you can also solve the people in this stage. Now, there's another way to look at this, and this is how to actually take one offer and take these different elements in there. So let's look at this example for a moment. So let's say we have actually it's a do-it-yourself type of product. So let's say it's a course, a typical course, I don't know, $397. And this is something where it's a do-it-yourself. But what if we are adding in elements from these different categories that therefore make this product, this offer, just more attractive because it's solving different areas? So let's add in a done with you element. And this done with you element could be something like a monthly Q&A. So now they're getting support, they're getting this with you element. So yes, the core product is still a do-it-yourself, but we're adding in elements that are done with you, and they're getting Q&A sessions, some sessions where they're getting feedback and some help. Or we can be adding in some done for you elements. So done for you elements could be something like we have complete finished templates they can just plug and play and use. We can give them scripts, different things that they can just fill in the gaps and use right away. So different elements that are done for you. We have done all the work, we have prepared everything, we have kind of battle tested and said, okay, this is working, you can just take it and use it. And this is a done for you element that we can kind of plug into our do-it-yourself core product. So this way we have a much more well-rounded, higher value offer by adding in these different elements from these different offer categories. So this is a great way to look at these different product categories and to kind of mix and match, and also look at our core offer and how to also see how we can be scaling them on a different area. So if you do this, as I said, we have a bigger range of customers that we can serve, number one, and we're able to increase our cash flow. We're able to increase our profits, and this will just make help you to be a much more successful business because you're able to gain more profits and have a better product with just higher margins. So action step number one, look at your products, look at your offers, and check, okay, what categories do they fit in? You're usually going to see right away, okay, this is a done for you or to do it yourself. And then think of ways of, number one, either you are able to have a different type of offer product that is in a different category to serve different types of people, or you're able to mix in different types of elements, like in this example, just to have a better offer structured in a better way and just to have a perceived and higher value. I hope this was helpful and you are able to see how you can use these three different core offer categories in your business. If you have any questions, comment below, let me know. Like and share this video to friends and people you know that this could also be helpful for. And until next time, don't forget, get your business lit. Take care.